Hey students, this is lesson 102 and 103. 102 is satin Latin. 103 is minuet. It's another duet, so I'll do another recording of what the duet sounds like together. And let's go ahead, pause the video. You can sight read satin Latin and then come back and we'll play it together, see how well you did. I would check out the key signature. And you've also got some places where you're supposed to take breaths. I want you to take breaths. Take a look at where you see the big, long bar with the 2 over it. Remember that means 2 measures of rest, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then you play. In this song, that's percussion playing. All right, pause, sight read, and we'll play together. Let's play. 1, 2, ready. One, two, three, 4, 2, 2, 3. Take a look at that last note. That's a whole note tied to a whole note. So remember, when that's a tie, that's between the same notes. It's not a slur. Slur is between different notes. So the last 2 measures is a tie between 2 whole notes. Think about how many beats a whole note is, and if you're adding them together, because the tie works like a plus sign, how many beats would that be? And if you guessed 8 beats, you're correct. So you have to hold that for 8. And if you run out of breath, just... Because if we're playing in a group, nobody can tell. So... And a couple other places we have those dotted half notes. And you got to think about the dot. Remember, the dot after it adds half. So if it's a half note, it's worth 2. And you add half. Half of 2 is 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Those are going to be 3 beat notes. Looks like it stays mezzo forte through the whole song, so we don't have to worry about that. But check out your key signature because they changed it up. It's a little different from what we're used to. So if you're a flute, trombone, baritone, tuba, you don't have that E flat anymore. You have to play E natural. So example, E flat is, but E natural is. Clarinet, you have an F sharp to worry about now, and saxophones, you have a C sharp to worry about now. All right, let's go read number 2. Watch out for the breath marks. Take breaths when it tells you to take a breath. 2, 1, 2, ready. All right, in a second I'm going to tell you to go ahead and start practicing it. But before I have you go, look at the 4th measure. We actually do have slurs. Notice it's between 2 different notes, which means we tongue the first note and we just keep going on the 2nd note. So you move the fingers, but you don't need to tongue again. So it'd be 4th measure would be. Whoop. Notice I didn't tongue that. I just moved. No tonguing. All right, pause and go ahead and practice it up until it's perfect. No more mistakes, however long that takes. All right, let's read. 2, 1, 2, last performance, go. Cool, guys. Next song. Oh, it's our duet one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm looking at my part. It's going to be too hard to read out of this director's book, so let me get a different book. All right, go ahead and start sight reading A, and we'll play A together once you're done sight reading. So go ahead, start sight reading A, and let's play after that. That works. Here we go. A, minuet. Let's see if you got it right. 1, 2, 3. 1, ready, go. Cool. Let's see. Is there anything to worry about? They have a lot of slurs in here. So on each of those, none of them are ties. They're all between different notes. So again, you're going to tongue the first, but just keep moving the air for the second ones. And they have a breath mark 4 measures in, so make sure you breathe halfway through. So example would be, listen. Notice I waited until that 4th measure at the end to breathe. And if you look in 3rd measure, it's got big long slurs. Big long one. You tongue again after the slur's over. I don't think there's anything else to mention on this one. This one's just going to take a lot of practice because it's kind of quick. There's a lot of slurs, a lot of 8th notes. So go ahead and pause and practice. And once you're done, let's play A together. All right, let's play. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. My page is getting away from me here. All right. If you are done with that, no mistakes anymore. Let's do B this time. B, go ahead and sight read, pause, and then come back and then see how well you did. Play. 1, 2, 3. 1, ready, go. Alright, this one's extremely similar. We just have the breath mark and the slurs to worry about. So I'm going to go ahead and let you practice from there. There's nothing more I can add besides you just got to put the time in until this is done. So go ahead and practice B. Come back and we'll play B final performance together. Let's play. 1, ready. since this is a duet, I'll go ahead and record what the duet sounds like again. And if you want to start doing this stuff at home, feel free to use these duets. They're very short and easy to put together. The longer the song is, the harder it is to put together. But remember to I use my Bluetooth headphones, so you got a tempo. You have to use a metronome to keep you on time. If you have two different times, your two duets are not going to sync up right. So you record using that metronome and then sync them together. And if you want more instructions, I made a Wacky Wednesday yesterday on how to make your own duets with yourself by using a photo collage. So check out that Wacky Wednesday if you'd like to make your own duet of this one or any of the others in this book. It's a bunch of duets. So go ahead and check out the duet I'm going to be posting too. Hey, stay safe, everybody.